See, Zach, let's throw up some receipts. Now, the problem is, Zach, when you get your information from a pisshead who sits in a spare room, you know, the little box room of a mother's house, you're going to look pretty silly. So below me, you will now see a receipt. So this woman was called Lisa Simone, Welsh Lisa on TikTok. I don't even know if she's still on here. She was one of Feisty's lot. She posted this image from Google claiming it was me. The likes of Delusive Angie and Pearl at the time ran with this. However, when she was called up on this maybe being revenge corn, she obviously admitted to the fact, as you'll see here, that it was from Google. And I do have other receipts for this absolute bollocks. Maybe we're going to bring up... Oh, actually, I'll wait. I'll let you play your hand so I can show the receipts again. This is ridiculous just because I said your show was shit. Just because I said it was shit and it's got safe. Enjoy Thailand. Really taking the culture while you're there. Zach talking about...
Yeah, I'll just clarify that image is nothing to do with Fat Freak. It was just people scoring points. Whoever did it in Comment Cafe, I don't really know that Lisa woman. But yeah, it did come out before that it was not Fat Freak. You know what people are like on here? They try to make people look creepy, you know. It's just a weird thing that people seem to do on this app. Instead of tackling the point or your argument with the person, they go low, or they'll say, oh, you've been messaging kids, or you've done this, or you've done this with a woman, or, you know what I mean? The app's fucking weird, man. Comment Cafe, couldn't stand that, Lisa, to be fair. To be fair, there was some decent people on Comment Cafe, Fat Freak, but there's also a lot of people that still go around now calling out the moral compass, but yet we're sitting Angie's live, or sitting other people's lives with people that have said the worst, and I'm thinking, you're just a massive hypocrite, you know? But that just goes to show you who Zach is at the end, Fat Freak. You know, people show their card in the end. You know, you can't say nothing to him. He throws his dummy out the pram. And that's the problem with me and him. That's what I had the issue with. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Edgy. That's the issue I've always had with Zach. He come for me because Miss Red wanted me to do the after show as well. And he couldn't stand that. He wanted it all on his own. And then he started coming for me. He had no problem before. He literally had no problem before with me until the fucking... Miss Red said to him, I want Alex to do the after show as well. And then he started coming for me. You know what I mean? That's where it all stemmed from. So if any of his community is listening in, it wasn't me going for Zach at all. I can show you a timeline if you really fucking want. Can't be bothered, but I'll show it you just to prove a point. Anyway, we'll move on from that.